let's go on a ride on the new bike. And there it is. Yes, the 2025 Yamaha T7. I'm so excited to own this bike. So let's go for a ride. I'm basically running it through a couple of heat cycles today. It has 31 miles. I did drive it home from the dealer, so this is not a first ride, first impressions. There's tons of those videos out there. There's tons of videos out there on the new specs, on the changes. But that's really what made me choose this bike over others, is the updated screen, the updated fuel tank. They shifted it forward and down to help with the balance. The fully adjustable front shocks now, where you can set preload, dampening, everything that you need there. A little bit better, different body design. I wouldn't say better, but different. And some other changes. So, yeah, let's get on the bike and take it for a quick ride, and we can talk about what I think. So first off, let's talk about how tall this bike is. It is tall. I am 5'7" with 28-inch inseam, and I'm gonna need some help with this bike. Maybe not on road. I'm okay with shifting to one side and putting one foot down at stop signs, but if I can help myself, I'm probably gonna do that. So I don't want to mess a lot with the suspension. So I'm waiting for Seat Concepts to come up with their low comfort seat that I've purchased on other bikes. And in combination, I think I am going to go to an 11mm suspension dog bone. That'll drop it down, and that'll give me approximately 27 inches or an inch and a half lowering without doing too much to the suspension. And I think that's really where the sweet spot will be for me. That's just right off the bat. The second thing is that this TFT is great. It's very clear, it's organized well, and the shift indicators, it's very clear on fuel gauge, odometer. You can see basically everything you want on there. It's larger than the last one, and so I really like that. Hard to complain about the color of the bike. I liked it over the blue, and they had two left that were what I would consider pre-tariff, and this was one of them, and so I felt pretty much a sense of urgency to purchase it. And the day I went to pick it up, the other pre-tariff T7 that the dealer had was sold also. So the feedback that I got from them is that they don't know when they're going to get more in, that some are sitting on the boats outside of LA Harbor, and they're not really sure when they're going to get more in. So I felt pretty lucky that I was able to pick it up when I did. Just riding it, it just feels more of a dirt bike. I feel confident. It's got plenty of power. It is not the 901 power of the Husky, but it has plenty of power. And I think I've seen a lot of videos of guys being able to boost that power and increase that power through mods, exhaust intake, mapping changes, etc. So, but for now, for me, this is fantastic. I have tried both riding modes, which is very cool. There's an Explorer mode and a standard mode, and your Explorer is kind of like the Rain, where it kind of backs off the throttle response a little bit, and other things. Turning the ABS on and off with a single button is fantastic. The bike just has a ton of things that I wanted when I was going down my checklist. Another thing was great dealer support. I've purchased 3 motorcycles from the local Yamaha dealer, and anytime I need something, they get me in and out. Warranties are no problem, and that's a great change. also the dealer network. Like just about every Hoboken town you can go to across the United States, somebody's working on Yamahas somewhere, right? Yamaha dealers are everywhere. And so that was also important because I do want to take some further extended rides on this bike than what I have in the past. Other than that, there's a ton of videos out there. I'm not going to give you guys anything enlightened, right? I'm not going to tell you anything different than a lot of the reviewers have had out there. But what I can tell you is this bike is an absolute weapon and a beast. It will, gravel roads, dirt roads, you name it. My plans for this now is to, one, address the safety. That's always my first. When I get a new bike, I address safety, and then comfort, and then performance. And right now, for me, safety is being able to get my feet closer to the ground when I'm off-road. Possibly some protection around the tank, upper or lower crash bars. Would like to get a rear rack on it. Not a big rack, a minimalist rack, right? Because I don't normally carry a ton of luggage, and I run the Moskamoto rackless 80 system, and it doesn't need much of a rack back there. I don't want to add any extra weight. But as far as Farkles go, I'm going to give it some time before I look at exhaust and the other Farkles. But right now it's just strictly protection, and then I'll go to comfort, right? Once Seat Concepts comes out with their Comfort Low seat, I'll pick that up. And other than that, it's going to take some time for me to figure out the bar feel. Do I need to move them up? Do I need to move them forward, pull them back? I'm always a proponent of going to a pro taper bar that's more comfortable, that helps with the position, especially standing. But this bike is very comfortable for me at my height to stand. The bars are in a good spot. They're not too low. And so, yeah. Wind protection seems really good, so I'm not too concerned about that. Definitely need to get in and make some adjustments to the shocks, the preload and all of that for my weight. That's definitely in the works too. So if you're a fan of this bike, you want to see where we go and the trips that we do, maybe drop a like and a subscribe. That'd be great. I've gotten almost 200,000 views in the lifetime of my channel, and 2.6% of y'all are subscribed. And so that means about 97% of y'all aren't getting the notifications when I post a new video or want to see the things that we do. So maybe throw a subscription down there and kind of see what we do. We got a lot of trips planned this summer. Some moto camping to do really soon because the weather is perfect in California right now. And so, yeah, hope you're enjoying the content. A lot more to come.